representing on behalf of the Lautoka Market Vendors Association. As a president, it's nice to see you here with us today as we celebrate also the International Women's Day today. Just on to our submission, Lautoka Market has once again been the center of the Western Division for the farmers and the vendors. So we would like to ask you and your government for the day if you could reconsider the extension of the Lautoka Market, which was on hold due to the lockdown of COVID-19. Of course, once again, climate change has taken its effect. We could feel the tremendous heat inside the market. Of course, the produce have been bad very easily. By the end of the day, they are bad. So we are looking at preservation technologies. We have to preserve whatever the farmers have brought down to the market, that it lasts at least for a week. There is a lot of wastage of food in the market, which is very rich and nutritious. We need to secure and keep it safe once the fresh produce reaches the market. We are not looking at something very expensive, but you can see across from the market the shop and save supermarkets. They've improved their market too. They are also selling vegetables and fresh produce inside. They have changed their shop to counter the effect of climate change. That is something that we were requesting, and of course we should also include our fish market, of the melting of the ice during the day, the amount of heat. And the third one, sir, is you can see that the market is directly attached to the bus stand, and we have mentally ill people and homeless people using the bus stand as their home. We deserve a healthy and a clean selling environment, because these people do urinate and pollute the area, and we have to come in the morning and endure the foul smell inside the market. So if the relevant authorities, the social welfare department, can of course relook at this, and if they can be removed from the area, so we can sell, we are selling food, we are feeding the citizens of Lautoka, so we deserve a very healthy and clean selling area. So these are only three things that I would like to bring to you to reconsider. One is the extension of our market, of course. We are looking after the Western Division, that is from Lautoka directly to Manimbuka. And the biggest challenge we face every week, the council and of course the NVA, is the farmers that are fighting over the selling space at the Lautoka market. So if the government of the day could reconsider its plan that was put on hold due to COVID-19. Thank you, sir.
Do you mind giving that to us, Bishop? Yeah? Give me that. Now look, I mean, they're very good points. I mean, ideally, it'd be nice to say we can give you an air-conditioned market. But, no, I'm saying it'd be nice to say that. But what I'm saying is that there's a lady here before who was complaining about the cost of the market fees. So if you want something better, certain prices need to be adjusted too. I mean, it'd be ideal to have that. I mean, one of the things that can be looked at, that the municipal council can look at, is using renewable energy. You may have a lot of roof space that you could put solar panels on, and maybe that could be used to, for example, used for the fans or other things. But no, that would be the ideal situation. I think the other thing that people need to think about also, because you talked about climate change. You see, if you look at all the towns in Fiji, it's got one model only. This is during the colonial times. You had one big bus stand, one big market next to the bus stand. Everybody came to the market, got off the bus, came to the market, went back to their homes. That's the model. But of course the demand is changing. There is now small market stalls near, what's the place? Tawakumbu and all those places. People nowadays don't want to travel far. They want convenience. Right. So, and that's one of the things that we as a government also want. Because if everybody has to come to one place to do their marketing, then they have a bigger carbon footprint. They come by car, they come by bus, they burn more fuel. People like to go to places that's convenient. As announced in the budget last year, we had said we're going to set up what we call suburban terminals, bus terminals. So buses just run in one area. At the moment, if you want to, for example, go to one part of Field 40, and then you want to go to Tawakumbu, you don't necessarily have the same bus doing that. You have to come back to the bus stand, then catch another bus that goes there. We have this huge problem in Suva. Those of you who may know Suva, if you're living in Nandera, you want to go across to Valilevu, there's no bus. You have to come back to Suva, then catch the bus that goes to Valilevu. It's very silly. So we're building a new bus terminal in Valilevu, where you have mini buses running around, only in that area. So if I'm a garment worker in Nandawa, I can lunchtime catch the minibus, come and do my shopping, go back to work. Don't have to catch a cab. The same thing we want to do in the Lautoka area. We've earmarked the place. But also for those people who are selling, remember that it'd be great also if Lautoka municipality starts building smaller mini markets in other places. That's another business opportunity. Because you may open at night. Over here you got very strict rules. So for example, you open at night, 7 p.m., somebody's working, they're working in Nandi, they come home, they want to buy some bele, they can quickly run down. It's very close by. So those are the things that we also have to start thinking about. It's what we call the kind of the devolution of markets. So something to keep in mind. Those of you who may be business-minded, you can think about that. And that's something that municipalities also need to do more of. Because people like convenience nowadays. People before did not mind walking 5 kilometers. Now people have to walk 500 meters, they say, I want a fan. You know what I mean? Things that society is changing. So these things, of course, are very helpful. You've got a mobile phone. A mobile phone, these things do help too. So we'll take your submission, but we need to look at that. Thank you.